Už ve středu 26. listopadu dorazí na streamovací platformu Netflix pátá a závěrečná řada jednoho z nejsledovanějších seriálů všech dob, což tak nějak přirozeně dělá z jeho finále jedno z nejočekávanějších vůbec, hned vedle věcí jako Ztracení, Breaking Bad nebo Hra o trůny. Mezi koncem čtvrté a premiérou páté série ale uběhlo víc než 3 roky. Proč měl seriál tak dlouhou pauzu? Na to jsme se zeptali samotných tvůrců Meta a Rosse Dufferových.
Well, this season in particular, there was a writer strike which led to a delay, and then there's over 6,000 visual effect shots, so that takes a long time. And I mean, there's it's a longer runtime and it's very complex. The shoot, there's very few scenes. You can ask any of the other directors who work on the show that are simple to do, so that leads to anything. And to me, Ross and I, it's quality above all else, especially going into the last season. So that was more important. It was very important for us to not rush things.
Z malého mysteriózního seriálu o zmizelém dítěti se v průběhu jednotlivých sezón stala velkolepá retro sci-fi, jejíž epizody často hraničí s filmovou stopáží a jejichž rozpočty ty filmové často převyšují. Zeptali jsme se tak tvůrců i na to, jestli bylo něco takového od začátku v plánu.
No, I think if we had said this, they would have thought we were crazy back then. We had no, when the first season came together, we were just shocked that we were able to, do a television show and that someone was allowing us to do this. We had never run a show before, and so it felt massive to us at the time. And once the show came out and was successful, then we started to build out the world and mythology because we knew it was gonna run for longer. And we always had the dream of scaling up as we went. We saw Game of Thrones do that, and we were inspired by how the number of visual effects, the battles, everything increased, but you still kept heart with these characters. And so that was a discussion, but we never knew that we were going to get to the scale that we got.
Poslední série dorazí s řadou novinek. V městečku Hawkins uběhl zhruba rok a půl od toho, co jsme se s postavami viděli naposled. Pochopitelně nás tak čekají různé změny, mezi nimiž dojde i k představení nové postavy s tváří legendární herečky Lindy Hamilton. Za kameru si pak k několika epizodám stoupnul uznávaný režisér Zelené míle nebo Mlhy Frank Darabont, kterého tvůrci vytáhli z režijního důchodu.
Both instances were surprisingly easy. So we had met Frank just because we wanted to meet Frank Darabont because we were big fans, and that opportunity presented itself. And when we needed a director, we decided we would just shoot him an email. We knew he liked and was a fan of the show, asking if by chance he would direct. We knew he was retired, but luckily he said yes. It was amazing. I think it took him he took about a week to think about it, and then he said yes. Linda Hamilton also turned out to be a big fan of the show. I think she took about I think we were Zooming with her in about 2 days, and she immediately wanted to do it. So it's very, very cool for us, and one of the coolest things about working on the show is getting to work with people who influenced us growing up, and who we're big fans of. It's always fun.
Vzhledem k úspěchu seriálu ve světě nás zajímalo, jestli se tvůrcům ozývaly i další známé osobnosti s prosbami, jestli by je nemohli do seriálu obsadit.
I can't remember. I mean, we have so many characters already. There was not really room to add any more. But and that'll be one sad thing with the show ending, because it really has been to work with the Modines and the Sean Astons and the Paul Reisers and these people that were heroes to us growing up has been one of the great pleasures of the show. And of course Winona from season 1.
Na závěr našeho rozhovoru jsme se ještě zeptali, jak vlastně probíhal poslední natáčecí den a jestli ho někdo z herců a hereček třeba prožíval víc než ostatní.
The last day of shooting, it's hard to say who was the most emotional. Everybody was extraordinarily emotional, including us. But and I won't say who was there on the last day of shooting either. But there were just a lot of tears all around.
Yeah, there was one actor who was maybe more emotional.
I don't know. I think Yeah.
Or just showed it more. We're all very emotional.
It was highly emotional for everybody.